you need to have a creative buddy. That's it. That's it. My life just changed. I know sometimes we think we can do everything by ourselves, and we think that nobody really want to participate on our creative process, but oh, you could not be more wrong, because there's so many creative people out there that just like you, just like me, they just wanna be able to express themselves, and it's so beneficial if you can have someone helping you. Imagine that. Today we are going to meet my friend and we're gonna create together. Hello. Hi. And we're gonna skate too. Before I was afraid to talk about my creativity, and when I started talking to people, I realized how many people just want to create too, and how many people are happy to participate on a creative process, and how beneficial it is for me, for my art too, for you if you want to do that. Yeah, that's good.
I was just thinking if anything else comes up, you know.
We're filming each other. When these creative people become your friend, it makes the whole process way more fun. Work is work, and sometimes creating feels like work, and that's okay, you know. But we can bring some fun and different ideas, vibes, just by including another people.
The guy was making content too, and he was like, I have 10 minutes to finish my content, and he left, and he has a camera that I want to buy.
You know him?
Yeah, do you not?
No.
For you to figure out what the pumping's gonna feel like, how to turn on the board, real subtle motion.
So on time for my vlog.
That was Lance. He does all kinds of like skateboarding, roller skate, free skating content in San Diego.
Oh,
He's the best.
I'm gonna follow him. I didn't know him. I like the vibe, I like the camera, I like the commitment. He was like, I have 10 minutes, but I'm gonna do it. It's amazing to grow, but it feels so much better to grow with other friends.
A good strong foundation, and don't try to pump directly on the cracks, because then you could get your wheel stuck and trip your...
Yeah, let's go. Thank you. Cute. Behind the scenes content creation. Oh, this is so freaking cute. You should see. The problem is, like, a lot of people, they just don't go out there and try to find these creative buddies because they're afraid of not having their art understood or something like that. But I did realize that communicating myself and putting myself out there, saying like, hey, what do you think about doing this and this day? Take some pictures, maybe me just to talk about ideas. Changed my entire life. So another great thing about having creative friends is that we keep each other accountable. I've been now for some time meeting my friend Kate to talk about ideas, and oh my gosh, we're motivating each other. She has way more followers than me in every social media. So in the beginning I was even afraid to be like, hey, let's do something together. I was afraid that she would think that was just because of the amount of followers she has or something. But no, I really felt connected to her. You know, I really wanted to create with her. And I started meeting her to talk about ideas. And I realized that she saw something on me too. That in some way I was inspiring her. I can be just myself with her, and just my creativity has a big value, bigger than I thought. Don't forget, you do have something to offer. You do have something to offer. I would sometimes not look for a creative partner because I would think that I didn't have anything to offer. You do have, and this path doesn't need to be lonely. Oh, is this way from?
Yeah, that's where the sun is better.
Another reason you have to have creative buddies, even just creative friends, is being able to talk about your fears and things that go during your creative process with someone that's gonna understand is another level. I need to get better about this because I need to prepare myself before, you know? I am late because I'm like looking for cameras, checking if everything's charged.
It's hard to get everything together.
Yeah. I cannot talk to someone that, I don't know, works in a corporate job about the struggles that I have as a filmmaker they're not gonna understand. And sometimes maybe because that's not their passion, they're gonna think that is kind of silly worries and a silly thing to care so much about. But another person that's living something similar than you and trying to achieve a similar goal, they're gonna know the struggles, they are gonna know the feelings that go behind every single moment, even like the fear of recording outside and people seeing you with a tripod talking to a camera by yourself. What? Feeling understood is sometimes what we're looking for, I guess. And just this give us comfort to keep trying, because we're like, okay, it's not hard just for me. That's life. There's a life of for example, a content creator. There's a life of an artist. There's a life of a dancer. And that's what it choose to be. So let's do it. You know, it's easier when you see that you're not going through this alone. A lot of people are. Oh, and when I say creative friends, I'm not talking only about the friends that are gonna create something with you and you're gonna deliver to the world. No, I'm also talking about friends that are gonna exercise creativity with you, that you're gonna be able to meet them and do something nice, and that's gonna help you to keep inspired to do things too. And just that can be a big influence on your art or whatever you're doing. Just because expressing our true self is just healing.
I just got to get out of my head. It's so crowded. I don't know where to call home.
And you can ask Camila about how you made all these creative friends that you can try to see if they want to create with you. And I'm gonna make a video exactly about that, how I made friends that resonate with me, with the things that I am and I want to create on my life. But yeah, once I started attracting these people to my life, I still had to step in and be like, okay, I need to communicate with them my desire to grow together, my desire to create. And I know that you probably already know that you need a creative friend and you already want it. So keep the focus on manifesting and bringing this to life, because I've been wanting to have someone that was excited about creating with me for so long. And now that I found someone, I kind of opened myself to create even with another people. They're gonna create just sometimes with me. It doesn't need to be someone that's gonna always be creating and we're gonna be motivating each other and we're gonna be, no, I can see someone creative and say like, hey, I like your style, let's do something together. And yes, working with one creative person has opened my mind and even, you know, my heart to try another connections without fear. Because the people that are supposed to connect with me, they are gonna connect with me. The people that are not supposed to connect with me, they're gonna feel something, like they're gonna feel like it's not supposed to be and it's not gonna work, you know? So look for a creative friend. Next video, like I say, I'm gonna talk about specifically about how I found friends that resonate with me. I wanna make a video specific about this because I don't want this to get too long and I wanna give a lot of like little tips and insights. So check that. I love you. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. I think we were all made to create something, to express in a certain way. That's it. That's why I want to talk so much about this in this channel, about, you know, stepping your creativity and all these things.